Sheffield!
Sheffield. Steel. Supertramp.
The next stop by request will be adventure. Change here for Malin Bridge.
Sucker. Shenanigans. Explosions. And Stringfellow.
Sure, we all know and love this side of Sheffield, but dig a little deeper and the story begins to fester like an old man's nappy. Steel yourselves.
Here we are on West Street. Now, Sheffield is the heart of South Yorkshire, then West Street is its lard-caked aorta, spewing forth soap-dodging student scum by day, and by night pumping out a parade of squawking heifers, fueled by cheap booze and loveless marriages, in varying states of undress. Here we are outside an establishment which for the past 5 years has preserved a little-known Yorkshire delicacy. Let's take a look inside, shall we? So Phil, you're the manager here. Give us a bit of background about yourself.
Well, yeah, I've always worked in catering. Catering's, I worked when I was at college. I worked in cafes then. Did a lot of food prep and that kind of thing. And just kind of fell into this. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't deliberate ending up in a cafe like this.
What brought you to Sheffield in particular?
Steel. I've always been interested in new cuisines, and I heard what was going on up here, and I thought, yeah, I want a bit of that. So I came up. It's quite a while ago that I came up, and I didn't instantly fall into the right place. But yeah, I think. Sheffield's always been affiliated with Steel, but now sort of I'm just really excited with what we're doing at the moment.
Wow, Steel and cooking. Could you elaborate a bit?
Well, not a lot of people believe this, but actually I've thought about it a long time ago, a long time before it became popular. I used to be a vegetarian, and it is really difficult to get in your diet when you're veggie. It's harder, and I didn't have a brilliant diet. I was vegetarian for, personal reasons. Basically, I thought to myself, what's got a lot of iron in it? And I thought, iron. So that was when I first thought, right, this is something that needs to be pursued. And I thought about it more, and I found out about, people have anemia, menstruating women. A lot of people struggle with iron in their diet. So I thought it was high time we brought the two together. Nowadays, there's very much a trend for people to think more and more about nutrition and more about health when they're eating. I'm passionate about it, but I think it's becoming quite normal that people are, whereas it used to be unusual. And people are looking at all sorts of different things to eat in their diet in order to get the nutrients and minerals they need. So, as part of a healthy, balanced diet.
What sort of standard metal dishes do you do?
We tend to keep it fairly simple. It's a cafe that we're working in, so it's sandwiches and it's soups, and a little bit of hot food, like we say, beans on steel. We do some Italian stuff. It's a little bit of a nod to the cafe side of things. So we do ciabattas, and we'd have sun-dried tomatoes with it, and artichokes. But at the base of it is always metal. We use steel. We use aluminium. And obviously for salad dressings, things like mercury work very well.
So Phil, there are in fact no side effects to having a metal-rich diet?
Oh God, no.
What's going on here?
Hey, no, come on guys, we're gonna have to stop there.
My woman's having a seizure. What's going on?
That's it. Yeah, come on.
Slump behind the supermarket skip, watching all the cars fly by, trying to get a grip. Catches his reflection in his spoon. You might liken it to summer frightening, darkening your. He takes another drive.